This video walks through everything you need for first-time setup and daily use of OmniFlux, plus the core features for everyday operation. Open the package and take out OmniFlux along with all the accessories. You'll use the stand, color adapter tube, dual color calibration card, sample tray, and cleaning tools for calibration, measurement, and routine maintenance. For first use, press and hold the power button for 3 seconds to turn on OmniFlux. After that, a short press or long press works. Once powered on, choose your language. Currently, OmniFlux supports English, Japanese, and simplified Chinese. OmniFlux has 2 detection modes and automatically switches based on the distance to the sample. Color test mode activates when you attach the color adapter tube and hold OmniFlux about 7 centimeters away from the sample. This mode is for static testing of whole beans or grounds. The other is live roast monitoring mode. This mode activates when OmniFlux is 10 centimeters or further away from the testing subject. Tapping anywhere on the Ready screen will enter a testing mode. Swipe right to left on the main screen to open the history log and review all previous measurements. Swipe left to right to open the menu, which contains calibration, settings, and other functions. Tap Settings, then Device Info to view the serial number and current firmware version. Scan the QR code to download CoffeeOS. CoffeeOS lets you track, save, record, manage, convert, calculate, analyze, learn from, and explore your data. Some features are still in development. Updated tutorial videos will cover them once complete. Connect to CoffeeOS regularly to check for and install new firmware. New versions bring smoother interactions and helpful new features while keeping performance stable. Return to the previous screen. Tap Device Settings, then Connection Settings, and turn on this switch when you need to connect to CoffeeOS. For AirWave pairing, once connected, OmniFlux remembers your first roast airflow parameters and automatically adjusts the fan speed afterward. More on this in a later section. Adjust prompt volume to your preference. You can also change screen brightness, set auto shutdown time, enable screen rotation, adjust date and time format, choose SCA or Common Color Display Standard, and switch temperature units between Celsius and Fahrenheit. For accurate measurements, calibrate OmniFlux before first use. After that, calibrate once a week or as needed based on your usage. Take the dual color calibration card from the package and lay it flat on the table. Avoid scratching the color measurement areas. Swipe left on the main screen to open the menu. Tap Calibration, then tap Color Test Calibration. Follow the on-screen prompts and enter the 2 true values printed on the card, then tap Next. Attach the color adapter tube. Place OmniFlux on the card's first true value position and tap Test 1. Move OmniFlux to the second true value position and tap Test 2. Tap Calibrate to finish. Tap Calibration, choose Live Roast Calibration, then tap New Profile. Before using live roast monitoring, you must create a new configuration for your roaster. Think of it as OmniFlux learning the specific color behavior of that machine. Most roasters only need 1 profile. After that, keep the stand at the same height, angle, and distance for every roast, and the readings will stay consistent. If you roast very different beans, especially blends with large color variations or beans processed differently, create a dedicated profile. For example, name your roaster Roast and make Roast A or Roast B for easy identification. If you have multiple roasters, create a separate profile for each one so OmniFlux remembers the correct color curve for each machine. Enter a recognizable name for your roaster. Next, install the stand. Take the stand body and clamp it to the edge of a table or other firm mounting surface. Tighten the knob. This is the stand connector. Remove the nut, place it on the stand, and press the connector firmly into the top of the stand. Tighten both parts securely. After installing the stand, double-check that all 4 knobs are tight. Any looseness can shift the angle and cause inaccurate data. Take the quick-release head, align the locating pins with the holes on the bottom of OmniFlux, and tighten the supplied screws with the screwdriver. Press the button on the quick-release head and attach OmniFlux to the stand. To remove it, press the same button and lift gently. Never shake the stand. The following are several recommended stand placements. Choose one that works best for your roaster's viewing window height. Adjust the stand height, angle, and distance so the laser dot lines up with the viewing window. This stand is quite stable. As long as you do not deliberately move it, it stays in place. For roasters with small viewing windows, fix the stand position to avoid having to realign it later. Quick reminder: regularly clean the lens with a soft, lint-free cloth to remove fingerprints, dust, or oil that could affect readings. Also wipe the inside of the roaster's viewing window to keep it clean. Preparation is now complete. Tap Next to continue. Start the roaster and heat it normally. Once heated, load the green beans so they completely cover the viewing window. Confirm the red laser dot lands on a dense area of beans where they move the least. This gives the largest measurable surface area. Watch the raw color value. It changes quickly at first, so wait a moment. After about 3 seconds, when the value stabilizes, tap Record Green Beans. Continue the roast normally without touching OmniFlux. Right before dropping, tap Record Roasted Beans first, then immediately drop the beans. If you wait after tapping, the final recorded color value may be off. After the beans cool, use color test mode to measure the roasted color value. When removing OmniFlux from the stand, take care not to shake it and shift the angle. For the highest accuracy, prepare beans using this method. Clean the sample tray with the brush or water and wipe it dry. Make sure no silver skin or debris remains. Fill the tray completely and take the leveling ruler and gently scrape the surface flat. After leveling, inspect for defect beans or beans with obvious color differences. Remove them and replace with normal beans. For light to medium roasts where the silver skin is clearly visible, manually flip each bean so the silver skin faces down. Level the surface again with the ruler to make sure the beans are flush with the tray edge. Attach the color adapter tube and place it on the sample tray. Tap the final value input box. Tap Test. Pour out the beans and reload for a second test. Repeat 2 or 3 times. When the results are consistent, use the final value. If results still vary after 2 to 3 tests, do a few more loads and average the values. This usually happens only with unusually variable beans or larger color differences. While this may seem complicated, silver skin and defects affect the color value, so this step is necessary. For blends or beans with larger color variations, multiple loads and averaging give the smallest possible deviation. Enter it and tap Done, then tap Build Profile. If you don't need maximum precision, you can simply pour beans into the tray and level them. Through this configuration process, OmniFlux has learned that this bean's color value. From now on, it will display accurate color values and give precise drop alerts. The key to stability is keeping the stand angle and position unchanged. Once configuration is complete, you can start live roast tracking. Press the quick release button and attach OmniFlux back to the stand. Avoid shaking the stand. Any movement can cause large errors. On the main screen, tap anywhere to enter live roast monitoring. Pull down from the top of the screen to open the settings menu. Choose the roaster configuration for this batch. Auto start and stop switch. This is important. First, turn it on. This mode is perfect for when you roast multiple batches back to back. Once enabled, charging beans automatically starts color tracking. When the target color is reached and you drop, tracking continues. The batch's results are saved automatically and the next tracking session begins. Now turn it off. After charging, you must manually tap the start icon in the lower right corner to begin tracking. When the target color is reached and you drop, a 5-second pop-up appears. At the end of the 5 seconds, tracking stops, and the screen stays on the results page. Target color alert. We recommend leaving this on. OmniFlux will remind you when it's time to drop. If you connect a temperature probe, turn on this switch first. Tap Color below to show the color curve. Tap T1, T2 to show the temperature curve. We will now demonstrate operation with the Auto Start Stop turned off. Tap here and enter your target color value. When it is reached, OmniFlux will alert you to drop. Because Auto Start Stop is off, manually tap the start icon on the lower right corner to begin. During the roast, OmniFlux automatically marks yellowing, first crack, second crack, and other key stages. You can also add markers manually if you prefer. The screen shows color value and crack count at each stage. If you decide to change the target color mid-roast, tap here to update it. Before dropping, watch the color trend and estimate timing. For example, at the current rate, it will hit the target in X minutes and X seconds. You can prepare your drop in advance. The alert sounds. Drop the beans immediately. No need to touch OmniFlux. Stay focused on the drop. After dropping, the pop-up disappears after 5 seconds and the screen remains on the drop moment. Tap the Cool Track icon in the lower right corner to switch to Cool Track and watch the bean temperature drop in real time. Hold the body, press the Quick Release button, and lift OmniFlux gently. Do not move the stand. Keep the measuring distance around 20 centimeters and aim the red laser at the beans to collect temperature data. The temperature curve appears on the screen. When cooling is finished, tap the flame icon to return to the color tracking results page. Now confirm whether the tracked color value is accurate. This step corrects any small deviation that may have occurred during monitoring. Before correcting the color value, first check that the displayed drop time matches the actual drop time. For example, if the screen shows 6 minutes, but you actually dropped at 5 minutes 30 seconds, drag the dashed line to the correct time or color position. You can also type the remembered color value or time directly. Then tap the crop icon to trim the extra curve after the drop. If the time is already correct, no cropping is needed. Now take the cooled beans, fill the sample tray, level with the ruler, remove any defect or off-color beans, and replace them. For light roasts or washed beans where the silver skin is prominent, flip the beans' silver skin down. Level again so the beans are flush with the tray. Attach the color adapter tube and place it on the tray. Tap Agtron, select the roaster name, tap Recalibrate, tap the color input box, tap Test. Pour out and reload. Repeat 2 or 3 times. When the results are consistent, use the final value. Our final result this time is... Tap Save. You've now corrected the color deviation for the first batch. As long as the stand angle is never changed, future batches will be stable. The sample prep method may seem complicated, but silver skin and defects affect the color reading, so the steps are necessary. For blends or special process beans, multiple loads and averaging still keep the deviation minimal. If you don't need maximum precision, simply pour and level the beans. Next is color test mode. See the bean loading standard on the progress bar for the full method. After preparing the sample, check from the side that the beans are flush with the edge of the tray. Add individual beans if any gaps remain. Tap anywhere on the Ready screen to enter color test mode. Choose beans or grounds as the sample type. There are two measurement options labeled New Test and Add Test. New Test records a single test and shows only that result. Add Test is for multiple test averages. Each time you tap Add Test, the displayed value is the running average of all tests in the current series. Tap New Test. If you want multiple samples, reload and level the beans and test again. Tap Add Test. This is the average of the two readings. Multiple measurements improve reliability. If you have an AirWave smoke filter, you can enable automatic fan control. First, on AirWave, long press the knob to enter the settings, turn wireless connection on, and set the mode to auto. On OmniFlux, go to Settings, Device Settings, Connection Settings, then tap the AirWave name to connect. Connection successful. After pairing, enter Live Roast Monitoring on OmniFlux. On AirWave, long press the knob to exit settings, return to the main screen, and prepare to roast. AirWave shows Ready. Push the screen to start heating. During the roast, manually adjust the fan speed. For example, set 70% at yellowing and 80% at first crack. OmniFlux records these changes. From then on, every roast, AirWave will automatically repeat the exact fan speed profile that you set the first time. 70% at yellowing, 80% at first crack. You can still adjust the knob manually during any roast, and the system will save the latest profile. OmniFlux also includes a utilities module for everyday and on-the-go use. You can also insert a PT100 high-temperature probe to measure internal bean temperature. Turn on the switch in the Live Roast Monitoring pull-down menu for the probe reading to appear. And that completes the full OmniFlux tutorial. Thanks for watching! OmniFlux will continue to receive new features, and the tutorial video will be updated from time to time. Scan the QR code in the manual to access the latest version.